Fighting for the life that you want. As I further progress into my life, and even on this internet career sort of thing, I've kind of always had this desire, but I think it's more adamant the further I go in that I just want to be able to make a living off doing whatever I want. Like whatever best interests me, whatever most interests me at a certain point in time. You know, like a childish Gambino or like a 50 Cent or somebody who's just like, this is where my passion most lies at this current point in time. So this is where I want to act, you know? And when factors in life and people around you start to weigh in on your own decision making and your own goals and your own quality of life that you want for yourself, it's so easy to get distracted and negating the route that you really want to go for yourself, you know? And it's like, you gotta, it's a lot easier said than done, right? Like, I'm not the best example of this, clearly, from the amount of bitching I've done over the years of just like, man, I'm sick and tired of my position in life and how I set up this main channel and all this other when, oh, woe is me ass commentary. Like, what the fuck are y'all supposed to do besides consume that shit? Anyways, it's so easy to get warped up in that shit, but you gotta stand firm on the notion that nobody's gonna understand your vision until you put that shit into fruition, you know? And again, this ties back in, like, until I feel otherwise, I feel like every life lesson ties back to you are the most important person in your life, and nobody's gonna have your back better than you, you know? Because it's like, you can't expect others to see the vision as you see it. Because it's like, even if you had the support, right, and you have these people like, go get them, champ, if you're not fucking putting that shit into fruition, their support isn't going to mean shit. And then now they just like, damn, this dude just be lying. He just be lying like shit. Didn't even put his own fucking vision and dream and all this shit. He just talk. He just all talk. And then it's like, if they didn't believe in you, right, and you put that shit into fruition, they might earn some respect for you, right? But now they probably feel some type of way. They probably been felt some type of way that you even wanted to do, bruh. It's like they gonna think you lame, but then they gonna feel some type of envy, jealousy, or even if they don't feel anything at all, who the fuck cares? Because unless if they're helping you reach your goals, their opinion doesn't matter, son. Their opinion is invalid to your life. It don't matter who it is, bro. They might play a significant part in your role, like a significant part of your life that, like, let's say your mom doesn't believe in you or something, right? She plays a significant part in your life. She plays a significant enough role in your life that her decisions weigh into your life, right? But at the end of the day, if you want to be like, I don't know, like a Twitch streamer, right? And you want to play video games and you want to make money off that shit and you want to make that like your full-time career, and your mom just like doesn't see the fucking vision because she didn't grow up in the internet era and like really understands that shit, or she thinks it's like so far out of reach, you know, and she's trying to give you the practical lifestyle or whatever. At some point, if you really want that shit, you're gonna have to go against what your mom wants for you, you know? Again, it's a lot easier said than done. I'm somebody who went through 5 years of fucking college, didn't want to, because I'm seeing this YouTube shit blow up. I'm halting my growth and my fucking quality of life that I was trying to go for, you know, because my mom wants to see me with a college degree, and she made a life debt to have all of her kids go through and finish college in some shape, form, or fashion. you know? And now I'm at an age where I feel like I've let so many people's opinions in, and like they all kind of, it's almost like this gonna sound low key sus, but like if you take the analogy of like your dreams being a cookie jar, right? And everybody's putting their hands in the fucking cookie jar, dictating like what your cookies should be like or some shit. But they all got their hand in your jar, right? If you let too many people put their hands in your cookie jar, if you let too many hands in your cookie jar, you're going to check that jar one day and see nothing but crumbs. Because all those people had weighed in on your fucking, and dictated and knocked you off your pivot of what you wanted for your life. And now you left refining yourself. That's where it feels like I'm at now. It feels like I'm trying to find myself again, you know? I don't know. Like some days I'll be wanting to post content like this on the main channel. But I feel like that would be a cool blueprint too. Like if the podcast channel was my daily thing and I saved the premium stuff for the Croc game, you know? But like I feel like other people's perceptions and whatever played a role in how I view the main channel now too. Well, not too, like it's been for a while. Like I've grown so detached because this shit got so fucking big to the point where I'm looking around and everybody knows about this shit. Everybody's feeling some type of way about this shit. Everybody got a fucking opinion. When I started this shit off, I didn't want nobody outside of my friends and, you know, people I actually trusted to, like, bro, now my family knows about this shit. Now my friends' parents know about this shit. And it's like, I don't know, bro. It felt like I like less and less I was allowed to be myself. And then when the fans started like comparing me to people like Blackie Speaks or Hello Yassine or like all these hip hop YouTubers, and like granted, I'm making hip hop or like rap related videos, but I never wanted to be like a fucking news or like commentary channel. Like I never had an issue with making the commentary videos if I wanted to make them, but that wasn't what I sought out when I started this shit, you know? And for a long period of time, I let the fans dictate what the content should be or what I should be devoting all my time to. And granted, it got me followers, it got me more of a platform, it got me an audience, but I was unhappy the whole fucking time. I was so fucking demotivated. I didn't even want to like do more than the bare fucking minimum to just keep the channel afloat and shit. And now I'm at a place where like I'm so detached from everything. I'm still punching in for this shit, but it also it's harder to go all in when you've been through so many phases of just like being fucking miserable doing shit that you don't want to, you know? So I'm trying to do I'm at the place now where if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do this shit right. If I'm gonna do this shit, I'm gonna do this shit right. And it's one of those things too where you give your mind a reality that you want for yourself. And if you keep that reality in your head for long enough, you'll see your body and your habits start to naturally gravitate towards that lifestyle that you want for yourself, you know? Like when people be saying that and you take a step back and you realize like, damn, these force of habits or these habits that I've developed have already been like subconsciously bringing me towards this goal or this life that I want for myself, you know? And I feel like the best way to even know like the lifestyle that you want for yourself, you just got to spend more time with yourself alone. Like take a journal, write down whatever comes to mind, take down your goals and your dreams and, like get to really know yourself. Because the more I'm like getting to know myself, The higher my confidence is, the higher my self-awareness is, the higher everything is. Like, there's no downside with spending alone time, you know? Like, for a period, you might get a little socially awkward, but that's probably more so due to the lack of confidence that you got at that current point in time. Once you get the confidence, bro, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, once you got that confidence deep embedded in your heart, you don't give a fuck what others think of you. You know? And you just gotta move in a way that doesn't morally compromise your confidence. Because just like I was saying, you yourself is the biggest currency that you can invest into. Your confidence is a big fucking factor of that currency. You can accomplish. Look at somebody like Kanye, bro. Look at somebody like Kanye. That man is probably one of the most confident people in the world. Look how successful he is, bro. Motherfuckers was really trying to clown him for starting up the clothing brand and shit, or being $50 million in debt. Now that man is worth like fucking $7 billion. Stop focusing on other people, bro. Focus on yourself. Focus what you want out of this life and fucking execute that shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, when our day comes, none of this shit is gonna matter. So make the most out of this one life that you get. Make it something that you want to be proud of and happy for. And just do it on your terms, because that's what I want. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I want. To live life on my terms. I'm out.